Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna help you get super motivated. Yes, it's September and my motivation for the gym is high. I'm not gonna lie, it's not always high. Sometimes it's very, very low, and it was low most of the summer. I do a few things to get my motivation up. I wanna talk to you guys about it today, and I'm also gonna take you through a glute workout, specifically upper glute. Here's my first point. Come up with a goal that motivates you. And I don't want you to say weight loss. I don't want you to say toning. I don't want you to say, I don't know, just those generic goals. Choose something that's really exciting that you can really kind of hone in on. So for me, my goal for the next few months is to build that upper glute. My glutes are not bad, not bad. I put some years into it, but I've been learning the hard way that if you're not focusing on muscle to mind connection, you're not gonna get the results that you could. I'd often focus on form or just getting it in, and it's not good enough. You need to focus on keeping that activation as much as you can. Specific goal that's exciting that you actually care about. If you just say grow your glutes, that's actually boring to me. I've done that, but like specifically just the upper glute, I probably should measure my upper glute. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna measure my upper glute, see if I can get that built. I'm also gonna work on my posture, like just building muscle. That's so generic, kind of boring as well. But I really wanna pull my shoulders back, build a better upper body, a straighter upper body, not just build muscle wherever. I wanna be one of those weirdly straight walking people. Second point is start watching, reading, listening to all things that are related to your goal. So right before this workout, you know what I was doing? Researching, watching how to build my upper glutes so I can learn from different experts, different trainers, and I can try it out in the gym, and then I can teach you what works for me. So stay tuned for the next few months. If you want to see how I build this part, make sure you're subscribed. So that's what I do. I wake up, I'm having my cup of coffee, and I'm learning from the best. From different people even, you know, maybe eventually you'll have a few people that you trust. Hopefully one of them is me. You can't just expect knowledge to come or motivation to come. You have to put the time in. So when you wake up, instead of watching Netflix, or when you go to bed, maybe can you read something? Can you listen to something? There's so many amazing trainers on YouTube. It's insane. Like, you can learn anything now. So use all these amazing resources to your benefit. So whether it's a podcast, when I go for my walks, I'm learning. When I wake up, I'm not just watching mindless stuff, I'm learning. When I'm going to bed, that's another opportunity for you to read, learn, however, wherever it works for you. And I actually prefer reading fiction at bedtime. That's the one time I don't want to learn. But the rest of the day, there's so much opportunities. Tip number 3 is just become that person today. Become that person today. If you want to be that fit person, what does that fit person do? I've had motivation in my life like this, which is pretty normal. If you work out, it's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. So I go back into what's worked for me in the past, but if you've never been into fitness, try what works for other people, and then you can see what works for you. Trial and error, that's how you get to know what works best for you. What works for me is to get my weights in first thing and to kind of get ready. Like, I just can't just show up feeling sloppy. I need to feel good for me. Doesn't mean it needs to be a fashion show, but I need to feel good. And I feel good right now, my oversized tee tucked in, then I feel like I got a little bit of shape, brush my hair, put on a tiny bit of makeup, just enough to make me feel like, all right, I'm not dead. That's nice. So if I feel good, I find I can perform a bit better. I also haven't done this in forever because I usually just blast my music in my gym. But when I really want to focus on my workout, putting my headphones in and just zoning into my workout, ooh, I've had some amazing workouts like this. So I'm gonna try this again today. My last point before we get into this upper glute workout is to change your self-talk. That can be tough. I struggle with this, but I work at it every single day. Making sure I go to bed early can really help my self-talk. Instead of saying, I don't want to do it, oh, I have to go work out, oh, like, I'm busy and I need to find time for the gym. It's like, yes, I get to get my workout in. Yes, I'm gonna take one step closer to my goal. I am lucky to have this equipment. I'm lucky to be able to go to a gym. I'm lucky to have legs that can do this. I'm lucky to have these goals. I'm excited for these goals. Just changing that self-talk. Guys, I'm guilty. I had a few days of negative self-talk and I've been really working towards it. And I'll probably make a video of, you know, how my day is looking lately, on how I'm journaling, how I'm staying on task, how I'm getting my work stuff done. And the more you do that, eventually you come up and it just feels natural. You have that self-talk. You're feeling like that fit chick. You're getting in your workouts. You're eating healthy. But it's a little process. You gotta put in the time. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're just killing it. You're not always gonna feel good. Right now I feel good and I need to take advantage of it. And on the weeks that I might not, you do the best that you can and you give yourself a pat on the back for trying, for showing up, for not giving up. You're not always gonna feel motivated, but if you don't give up and if you go back to what worked for you while you were feeling motivated, you'll eventually get back there. Fitness is like this. Getting fit is a journey. So as long as you don't totally crash and stop, you'll get there. All right, that's enough chatting. Let's go to this glute workout. Yeah, the caffeine's hit. The caffeine hit just right. All right, we're gonna start with deadlifts, but I wanna warm up that upper glute first. So we're gonna do some body weight activation. Let's go.
8 rounds in the 45 and go down. 8 rounds in the 45 and go down. Yeah. 8 rounds in the 45 and go down. 8 rounds in the 45 and go down. Yeah. Look, I was passing aggression, passive aggressiveness. I left him hanging like loose ties is loose ties. I do not, he begging to go or not. Depends on the situation. He going up like inflation. Fuck all the haters that said that.
I feel like it really awakens my upper glute and really all part of my glutes, but especially up here. If I slow it down, I focus on the squeeze. You want to try to hold the squeeze as much as you can. Don't just go through it. I like to put my hand there to flex, 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 flex. Other side, and we'll start our first working set.
8 rounds in the 45 and go down. 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 8 rounds in the 45 and go down.
So I'm gonna do 3 or 4 sets, probably 4. Try to stop at 8 reps. I went to 10 there, but I can go up in weight. But my main focus is the muscle contraction. All I'm focusing on is squeezing and going slow, keeping that squeeze. I'm gonna try to keep the reps low. Probably 4 sets. I did 10 reps, so I can go up in weight. Let's go.
8 rounds in the 45 and go down. 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 8 rounds in the 45 and go down.
I kind of let the tension go from my glutes. When I get to the top, I do a squeeze and then I kind of let it go. So I'm really trying to hold the squeeze. It's very challenging. And I'm super tempted to go up in weight. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back down in weight for the last set, because the one I felt the most was the first round. So let's see if I can feel the glutes more by lower the weight. Often that's what you need to get the mind to muscle connection. Don't know if you could tell, but that was by far a better set. So just because you can go up in weight doesn't mean you should. That was way better. I am practicing not letting my ego take over the lift. It's tough because for so many years we were told go up in weight, go up in weight, and go up in weight, but it's not about just going up in weight mindlessly. It's about, do you still feel it as much in the muscle? If you don't, go back down, focus on that squeeze. Once you have that squeeze down, then try a bit more. But if you lose that connection, if you lose that squeeze, you're not ready for the heavier weight. All right. I went down in weight, even just body weight for the Bulgarian glute activation and the kickbacks. I went down in weight and I just tried to only isolate my glute. Nice and slow, feel the squeeze, put the hand there. Way more challenging than you would think. It takes a ton of focus, which is kind of nice, something new to focus on, not just to work out, but to just hyper focus on that contraction. It's like kind of a really good change. And I know it's gonna drastically change my results. My glutes are fire. Let's try these squats, but this might be my last move. Another tip is to try it out without weight and make sure that you feel it in the glutes. If you don't feel it in the glutes, then you're not ready for weight. Just focus on that mind to muscle connection and slowly add, like even really, really light, just a barbell or even lighter, a light set of dumbbells. But I'm feeling my glutes a lot, so we're gonna squat. Let's go. If I'm being honest, I felt some glutes, but definitely a lot of quads. Maybe that's not the best exercise to work on glute activation for me. I'd love to feel my glutes on the squats. That was a really good set. It takes a ton of focus. It's really good for me to have my earphones in here. I'm not thinking about anything else except squeezing my glutes. So in the middle of the set, you know, instead of focusing on form, I have the basics. I am still focusing on form, but I'm focusing more on the squeeze. And by just doing that, it's making everything work right, I feel like. So on the 7th rep, my quads started taking over. So at the bottom of the move, I like closed my eyes and I was thinking about just squeezing my butt as hard as I could. And it made a difference for the last few reps. I was just trying to hold it. Practice is gonna help me, that I'm not gonna have to probably focus quite as hard eventually to get my glutes and upper glutes to activate during these moves if I practice and get it to fire. The more I do this, the more my glutes will fire. In time, it will get easier, but it is very depleting. It's taking a ton of focus. There's no way you can do 3 workouts like this a week. My goal right now is to do 1 a week and supplement this with my One Fit Bitch program, my full body workouts. You can join those for $30 a month and follow along with these glute activation exercises. If you're at home, you can do all of this with dumbbells and the activation with body weight. Just go up to 30 reps, maybe 15 to 30 reps, depending on how advanced you are, and go slow and squeeze. It's not just about doing it, because if you just go through the motions, I've been there, you're gonna keep developing whatever is strongest, whatever is used to firing. So if you need to retrain your muscles, you need to go slow, go down in weight, and work on squeezing, activating. All right, I got 2 more sets of squats. feeling good. I'm feeling my glutes quite a bit, just engaging them. And there's a couple times where I let my glutes go, and you can actually see it in the footage. I just watched it back. I just tried to slow down, try to reactivate, and I think I got to the 10th rep, and I need to take a second at the top. I was just holding my glutes as tight as I could, and then I got in 2 extra reps, and I'm really, like, the tension's going away from my quads for sure, and I'm feeling way more glutes, a little bit of hamstrings. I'll take it though. I'm feeling pretty good. So 1 more set, and I might call it. Okay, reverse hypers. I know these work for me. When I used to be a tennis player, we did the reverse hyper machine a lot, and oh, you feel it. Tennis players have amazing glutes. I'm gonna try this as my finisher. Trial and error, just blindly following someone's plan without thinking about if it's working for you, if you're feeling the right spots, is not gonna get you the best results. Yes, it's better than nothing. Yes, you will see some results for sure. But to level up, you really need to get to know you and get better at activating. All glutes for me. Let's do a couple more sets of that, and we're done. I'm all done. That was really good. I did 3 sets of the reverse hypers. The 3rd set, honestly, I was having a hard time like concentrating on focusing. This workout took a bit longer than my usual, even though volume-wise it didn't seem like much, but it felt really good. If you want to see changes, you have to change what you're doing if you're not seeing the changes you want. Time to refuel. Gonna have some eggs and then take my dogs for a walk. All right, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. That was awesome. My butt feels like this big, even though it doesn't look that big. You got the pump. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoy these longer style, follow along, educational style videos, because I'm really enjoying coaching you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. The endorphins are kicking. Yes, I'm done. Yes, I'm done. Best part of the workout being done. Okay, bye.